We found Nissa through my brother's kids had their pictures taken from Nissa in Mankato, and then we had big group family pictures taken down in New Ulm. And
it was at the Shell's Brewery.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a great day. She was great at moving everyone around, making sure she got all the shots. And
there was like 20 people.
Yeah, there were like 20 people there, and the pictures turned out fantastic.
When I got those pictures back, I kind of knew that down the line I'd want her to do like a wedding or whatever else came up.
The first time we met with Nissa on an official basis, well, we'd talked a few times over the phone, just kind of get an idea of how everything worked, and she did great walking us through the process. We'd never done anything like that before.
It was really easy because I felt like, I mean, I'd known her before, and I felt like I was just meeting with like a friend, and you know what, I already kind of decided that we'd go with her, and so that made the process a lot easier. And she was really good with like our schedule because we live about an hour away from her.
And she introduced us to all the options that she had for different packages and different levels of service that she had, and she helped us pick one that fit what we were doing for our wedding, and we started the ball rolling right away. And
she has packages that include the engagement shooting, and those turned out great. We had a good time. We went down there, and she actually had the idea that we should shoot at a bowling alley of all places. And the thing that I liked about Nissa's shoots was it always looks like people are just doing whatever they're doing, and she's kind of like a fly on the wall. It doesn't look like you're posed and
completely out of your element,
right,
or unnatural.
Right. It looked like we had just met at a bowling alley and we're hanging out, and she was there. So the day of the wedding was a little stressful. We started at a hotel, and then we went about 10 miles away to an orchard, which is 40 acres of people roaming around. So I wanted her to make sure she got the details, which is something she's really good at, which is one of the reasons why we went with her. Is all the centerpieces and all the handmade stuff that I did, she made sure she got that, so it didn't just kind of get forgotten. And it's funny because her job as a photographer, but she did a lot of calming my nerves too. I didn't have to, at any time I started getting really bridezilla-y, she's like, don't worry about it, I got it covered.
And that's because she's so easygoing, and if the schedule gets pushed back because of rain, you know, she's gonna make it work, and we're still gonna get done what we need to get done, and all the photos are gonna be taken and everything is gonna be great. But she doesn't lose her cool over it. She just goes with the flow. The formal shots, getting through the list of, you know, the bride and groom with their parents and the best man and the bridesmaid and all that, that was pretty stressful on us. And, you know, thinking that we had to corral 30 people, our extended family included, in all our wedding party. But with Nissa, she kept her cool and calm. She was very easygoing about it. She knew we were going to get the shots, and she was very patient with everybody.
I would recommend Nissa.
We would definitely recommend having Nissa for a wedding photographer.
And wedding and anything else. She has a way of starting out as a photographer and becoming a friend.